Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and this is day 53 of my doing 100 days of making YouTube videos and focusing on gratitude. So, yay, day 53. Sorry, I had to stop and think about that one for a second. I'm like 52, 53. Trying to remember which day I'm on. So, yay, 47 days to go. Yay, I can do this. I'm on the downward hill side of things, right? I've already done the climax. We're good. We're going down. And of course, my brain is thinking, what am I going to do for the next 100 days after this? Which I don't know if I will continue like doing sets of 100 days on YouTube videos or if I will find something else to do. I'm hoping I will find something else to do, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to take this one day at a time. And today is day 53. So I am grateful that I made it to day 53. And I was doing some thinking last night while I was driving around for work, and I was thinking about why I was struggling yesterday because I just really didn't want to go to work last night. And then I realized that what I could have been doing instead of playing games and whatever I was doing yesterday afternoon, I could have been, excuse me, working on my books. I could have been writing. I could have been drawing. I could have been doing something else productive. And when I was out driving around, that's all I was thinking about. And I thought yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I was daydreaming and creating stories in my head for like few books way, way far in the future that I haven't even written. So I think my focus is turning more towards I want to write, and I wish that I could afford to just stay home and work solely on my writing because I can write. I could spend a whole day writing. I've done that. Just last week I did that. And that's something that I would enjoy doing. But it's also something I don't know, I might get burned out on if I put too much into that. I don't know. But I get excited about my writing and I get into it, and it's like amazing that I can do this. So then, of course, I worked late, and then I was up late because I came home and decided, okay, I want to draw. So I did draw some drawings. They're not very good. I have little stick figure drawings. I don't know if you can even see these if I hold them up to my little camera things. See, they're not very good. My little stick figure drawings. They're the sad representation of what I want my future book covers to look like. They will look so much cooler when my friend is done with these. She's amazing, and I'm not that amazing, but I drew like 6 of these. I don't even think you guys can see these. They're sad. Um, I don't know why I'm still putting them up to my camera anyway. Probably because I'm proud of the fact that I did it. My little stick figure drawings and my different stories, books, pages, whatever. Um, this one's kind of cool. Whoops, that's upside down. It didn't quite turn out the way I pictured in my head, but kind of cool anyway. So I have 6 of those for 6 future books, plus the Lanoya one that I want to do, which I am still not 100% decided on the title. I think I've been calling it Lanoya and the Teachers of Powers, and I think it's going to be changed to Lanoya and the Circle of Stones, because that seems to be what other people like as far as titles go. And of course, it is a title I came up with, so it's not like they totally changed the title on me. I just was asking opinions. What title do you like better? And it's like, this one, The Circle of Stones. So a couple of my friends have said that. My daughter said that, so I'm like, I will probably go with that one. Kind of like the Teachers of Powers because she meets all the Teachers of the Powers in the book, but the front cover is her with the Circle of Stones, and the Circle of Stones is in the book, so it's kind of a tease because it's towards the end of the book to read the whole book to find the Circle of Stones. So we'll probably go with that. Anyway, and then, of course, my friend was telling me that I need to, if I'm going to do, well, not that I need to, but it's a good idea if I'm going to do a series to title the series, which I hadn't thought to do before. So I have several titles of series now, which I hadn't thought of doing before, so that my books, she said it makes it easier for people to find my books if I put the title of the series and then like book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, whatever. And I don't have to say book 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you do that on the inside cover. I'm not sure. But anyway, each cover will have the same title for the series, and then it will have a separate book title. So my title for my series that I am writing, like just 4 books for, I think it's going to be 4 books. We'll see. I got to get through the Fall of Espinglange first, but I think I'm going to split that one into 3 books. And then, of course, Lanoya and the Circle of Stones. So that will be 4 books. So I'm calling that A Land Divided is the series title for those 4 books. So that way it'll keep them all together. So I'm learning things from my friends because she's an avid reader, so she's read all these things and she gets frustrated when she can't find books or books that are in series because they're not titled with the same series title. They're just random different series, so she gets frustrated with that. But she pointed out, like Redwall, they all say Redwall on the big, huge on the top of all of the Redwall books, and then underneath it has like the title of each individual Redwall book. So, they're all connected together because it says Redwall. So I liked her imagery and her thoughts on that. So I want to make my books easier for people to find and to read, assuming that I get them published and people actually can start reading them, which would be really exciting for me. So I'm trying to focus on that, but at the same time trying to stay in the moment and see what I can do today. So today I'm going to go visit my friend, and hopefully that doesn't get messed up because I've had like 3 hours of sleep because I stayed up late doing the drawing and going out early because I just got a late start yesterday. And I'm grateful I could just look at it as a late start yesterday, and it doesn't have to be the end of the world, and that everything went really smoothly last night. I got a lot of work done. And I realized that maybe part of my struggle of doing things is I know there's things I need to do in order to pay the bills and to be responsible for stuff. And then there's the stuff that I want to do, like my writing and things like that, my book cover drawings, sketches, more like sketches because I can't really draw, stick figures, whatever you want to call them. But I have to find a balance, and I'm not very good at finding balances. I'm very good at doing the extremes, one or the other, and not both. And so I'm struggling to find a balance to where I can work on my writing every day and where I can work every day to pay the bills. And eventually, hopefully, the idea would be that I get enough books written and published and enough people like them that I can live off of my writing, and then I don't have to worry about the struggle of going to work and writing. But until I get there, until I get in the habit of writing every day, until I figure out how to get a book published. So the first one will be the hardest one to get published, I think, because it's the learning curve and process, and the second one will be a little bit easier. So each one will get a little bit easier as far as that goes, and hopefully my writing will continue to improve. So each of my books will be a little bit better than the ones before. So progress, not perfection. That is the goal. And I'm just grateful that I can see that, and grateful to know that this is a process, and that, I may not have a book published by the end of my 100 days like I was hoping, which will be a little disappointing, but I think it'll still be okay because I'm still working on the process. I'm working on getting my book covers, and then I'm going to work on figuring out my marketing, which means I will have to go back through and do thumbnails, which I also was thinking about. If I spend 11 days and I do 6 thumbnails a day for all the YouTube videos that I'm doing, it will catch me up in 11 days to all the ones that I've done, including the ones I will be doing over the next 11 days, because 6 is my favorite number, and 11 times 6 is 66, which is perfect. So, and I'm on day 53 right now, so in 11 days I will be on day 64. So if I start tonight or tomorrow, I still have 11 days to hit 66 videos and to be able to get thumbnails on all of those 66 videos. I've made other videos in the past too. I might go back through and do thumbnails for afterwards as well. But I'm going to focus on just the 100-day ones just because I need to start promoting my book if it's going to get written, and then I need to start bugging the people that I sent my book to and say, hey, where's your review of my book, because I need that back so I can start making revisions, so I can send it to an editor or find an editor so I can publish it. So that would be really good to know right now. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with my books, and knowing that there is something that I can do to work on and start learning how to do more marketing things so that I will have all of that figured out, so that when my book is done, I can just be like, and here's my book to put on my platform of all the stuff that I've been doing. So that will be exciting too. I just don't know when that's going to happen. So again, back to one day at a time. What can I do today? And today I can go visit my friend and do book covers. Well, she'll do the book covers. We'll just take pictures and talk about it. And then I don't know how long it's going to take her to actually do that either. So just having to wait for other people because they're not things that I could do for myself, which is fine. And then I can go to work again, and it's going to be a long night because, like I said, I've had 3 hours of sleep. But it's worth it because I'm getting things done, and I'm grateful that I can see that I'm getting things done. It's just God's way of proving to me that He will help me and He will give me the strength and the energy that I need to do all of the things that I want to do or that He wants me to accomplish in a day. And it is possible. And again, it proves that He's right. I am capable of more than I give myself credit for. Or maybe I'm capable of more than I'm willing to do sometimes. So I don't need to get overwhelmed. I think that's the whole point of that phrase, is that I don't need to get overwhelmed with everything around me that I feel like needs to be done, because I'm capable of doing all of those things. And it may seem a little bit overwhelming, but if I take it one item at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time, it will all get done. And I am capable of doing all of that, just not all today and just not all in this moment. So it's a progress, not perfection. And it's putting faith and trust in myself and learning to believe in myself that I can do things and that I can see the progress that I'm making and doing. So this would be one of those videos my friend would say I need to look back on, because it's reminding me that I can do things. And I'm grateful for that. And I am grateful for another day, and I'm excited about today. And so, yay, today 53, and I'm good to go. So I hope you guys have a great day full of gratitude.